President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Marvin Andel, says his union is very concerned with the vast difference between what was presented to its members on paper as it relates to the plans for the reopening of schools and what has happened thus far. Andel said most of the COVID-19 protocols that were expected to be in place in most of the schools are yet to be implemented. He said that while they understand the importance of direct engagement between teachers and students, their safety is more important as COVID-19 is still real.
We can tell that if this trend continues, the safety of students and staff at various institutions can be compromised. It is our view that too much of the responsibility for the safety of students is placed on principals and teachers, and many have expressed the view that they are being overwhelmed.
Andel is appealing to the government to keep its commitment in its plans as it relates to the reopening of schools, reminding them that it is workable and can result in saving lives. The president also stated that while they applaud the ministry for providing secondary school teachers with tablets, they are confused with the recent action of their employer, who issued contracts that were not reviewed by the union to teachers to be signed.
It is baffling that the ministry would insist that the teachers sign a contract which they nor the union had seen before. To make bad matters worse, there appears to be two versions of the same contract. The latter makes reference to the GUT. It is clear that such a contract should have been presented to teachers and their union for scrutiny before they are required to sign. As we navigate these uncharted waters, we appeal to the Ministry of Education to keep its commitments as outlined in the plans presented for the reopening of schools. In these times, your words and actions must be more closely related. We cannot afford for it to be otherwise.
GBN sought response on the matter from Minister for Education, Emmeline Pear. In a message to GBN, she stated, and I quote, "As we have always done in the past, if and when the union raises a matter with us as the employer, we will genuinely examine and work with them to address it. However, we have not received anything official from the union as a concern, but will reach out to engage them. We will continue to do our best to provide an opportunity for students in these very difficult times. We recognize the efforts of all stakeholders for their contribution thus far. Government can't do this alone, and we are happy that as a nation we recognize the importance of partnership to ensure that no student is left behind." Unquote. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.